What is up?
What is going on?
You know what I realized? This thing should record immediately as soon as we get in here. Because Brad was complaining that he's not tan like he was in the photo behind him, and then I had to stop it so we could play the intro. So hopefully, I don't want to say this because I think you're going to make it longer. Hopefully, we're not over an hour today because I am tired. I got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night from traveling through 3 states, and yeah, not 2 time changes and barely any sleep, so I'm tired. But we're going
5 hours it is.
Yeah, thanks.
It's 4 o'clock your time. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm exhausted.
You're not old.
But we're gonna play the original intro again because Carl didn't have it done yet. Carl?
There's a bus and Carl's underneath it because he just got rolled.
No, he does it for us, and because he does the cool voiceovers and stuff. I can't give
him. He does. He has a voice of an angel.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the intro, and then we're gonna bring in our guest for today, Bobby, who put on the New York Mini. So here we go.
He did.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
This is a Matos Designs production.
And I am not done. Mark my
I like your line. I like your prices. There's a problem. There's no guarantee on the box.
You can't hang out with chickens and expect to soar with eagles.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
An electrician cop, your light works up.
And now your hosts, JR and Brian.
Oh, we can handle it. We're professionals.
What is up?
Hey guys,
we got
Bobby's
Bobby here. Bobby is the guy behind the New York Mini. I think one of the coolest destinations ever for a Mini because, as me and my kids now call it, Kid Vegas is right on the other side of the border, and it's a lot of fun for kids. We all have matching hats on today. That's awesome.
I wasn't wearing a hat, but then I look up and I'd see 2 M's, and I had to be part of the Cool Kids Club.
Yeah, it's a little weird that you have my cutout behind you, and you. Yes, that's.
I wasn't sure what background, and then Bobby busted out. If you guys don't know, that's affectionately known as Coro JR, and
Coro JR.
He's the only JR we expected at our event last year, and then we had real JR and Coro JR.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell the difference.
I got that made because I wasn't sure if he was going to show up to New York Mini last year.
All you people not know it, thinking I'm going to show up places. If I say I'm going, there's a good chance I'm going. It's not guaranteed, but it's a good chance because, yeah, sometimes family gets in the way. But yeah, so sorry, I'm like tired and half awake here. But let's talk about the New York Mini. How long have you been doing the New York Mini, Bobby?
This is our 5th year. We started. We were the original Burger King Mini. There's been no other since. On Pork Chop Island. We bounced around a couple places. Last couple of years, we were at one church in Niagara Falls, and this year we were at a new church. And I've had great reviews for the venue.
Yeah, the new church was awesome. It was so cool. It was funny. I actually was telling the Burger King story in Wisconsin yesterday because they were like, "Oh, our first Mini was at a bar." I was like, "New York's first Mini was at a Burger King."
And we did get a picture of our group at that one, and we all put on crowns for that.
I would have been 100% in. I had no idea. I don't know. I like Burger King's their actual cheeseburgers. I think they're great. Their new fries are a lot better. And I got to wear a crown, so I would have been there.
Yeah, he would have been all over that.
Actually, they let us have whatever food we wanted there.
Oh, you didn't have to eat Burger King?
No, we didn't have to get anything from them.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a community room they let us use and worked great for us.
That's really cool. Yeah, I gotta change the background. I'm getting tired of all this winning shit. Just not animated. Damn it! I don't know if I have a regular one. All right.
So I do got to publicly apologize to JR because he had a yellow bulb in the trophy, and I said there isn't a yellow bulb. You wouldn't know that because you don't have one last week. Turns out it does have a yellow bulb in the middle, and apparently I didn't even know or paid attention. So we all learn new things, and that's why we come every week to the Professional Triers podcast.
Yeah, if you look from the top view, there's a yellow bulb in the center of the trophy.
Who would have known?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the mini this year, Bobby. Like who taught classes and stuff like that.
Well, this year we had we kicked it off with Brian Michael. He told us about how to win the life fights and how to be a winner. And we had a runner up that did the next class for the life fights.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Hey, you know what though? Just to get on the life fight, I think it's a great honor to have. So, I mean, I'm JR.
I'm just.
Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug?
No, I'm just tired. I am just tired.
Jared had some really good talks about, growing your show and social media and how he grew his show. So that was actually pretty cool because you don't always get to hear those stories.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I think my class went well. I don't know. I was the one saying it, so I thought it went good, but it seemed pretty good.
Solid 9.5 out of 10.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
And then after that, then we had lunch, and we also did our build party, which that was a huge success. People,
yeah, that was cool. Almost everybody did that, huh?
Yeah.
Which I've never seen a build party at all the minis I go to that almost every person participated in it.
It was a great deal though too.
It actually, I was actually mad I didn't sign up for it because I did come last minute.
He had extras actually. If you would have said something.
Well, do you know how many controllers I build all year long? I was like, do I need another? But then after seeing them built, I was like, wow, that's actually a really good deal for the price of the class. I think the price of the class was just materials, if I'm not mistaken, if that.
No, not even. No, because I think he sells the controller for like $60.
Yeah. I think it was only like $65 for the build party. So that had power supply, the wires, the connections, and also getting walked through it. And it got everybody got 50 or 100 pixels for testing and stuff too. So yeah,
a coral prop too.
Oh, and a stocking.
Yeah. If you would have gotten in the early bird, it would have been $50.
Oh, wow. That's a really good deal on that.
Yeah. That was sponsored by RGB to Go and Meadows Designs.
Those are some great people.
And also, I always mess up his thing. Starlight Designs also. It's Ben Sovereign. He's up in Canada. He did the coral for us.
Yeah. Did you have to go get that?
No, he was there.
I know, but
on Friday.
He brought it that morning?
No, he brought it Friday evening.
Okay. I thought that I got there earlier enough. I didn't see the Coro come in, so maybe it was. I thought he brought it. He sent it to you.
We set up Friday night too after ice cream. Yeah. So after the build party, then we had Clyde do a class,
which he was not there, which I was a little sad about that.
Some of us really sad.
But to be fair, Bobby, Clyde, I did not see Clyde all this weekend either.
And he was saying about how he didn't want to do 3 weekends in a row.
Yeah. So he just wants to do Ohio. Well, hopefully I see him in Ohio. We'll have to see. So maybe he needed a break. I know for me, when 4th of July comes, I am definitely going to sleep all that weekend. That's when I get to go home.
Australia is doing a mini on the 4th of July weekend. Like, so disrespectful to our Independence Day, Australia.
Don't start at anything. The Australia mini is fine. It's not their Independence Day.
It's everybody's Independence Day, thanks to Will Smith, and he saved the world. We will celebrate our Independence Day. That used to be the thing for all you youngins. Every 4th of July weekend, you'd go see Will Smith save the world somehow.
Brad, there's no youngins watching this. Everybody knows what you're talking about. That play with Christmas lights.
Well, maybe they forgot because they're old and old people forget things. So,
anyways,
thanks, Will Smith.
So, and then we had John DePlanch, Baby Yoda, in the Zoom.
I was so happy he was there this year.
Yeah, that's the second time he's been there.
Yeah, this is the first time I got to see him there.
Yes, and he did about submodels and how they render, and
yeah, it was a very intense class on how it all is.
Yeah. Cool. He printed out 20, 30, 40 different individual submodels, like how they would have been graphed, and then had different sections on here's how you way different than most people do the submodels. Like this takes really in-depth stuff, but what he was showing is you can create effects that nobody else doing it that way takes a heck of a lot of time, but nobody else does submodels like that mostly. And you could really have some stuff in your show that nobody else is doing or seeing. And it was pretty awesome. And he also had a prop that he pushed that morning.
Yeah.
That was showing it in real time. I mean, that for somebody who does a lot of submodeling, I found it very interesting.
Well, what I liked about it too is a lot of displays are kind of getting very cookie cutter. Everybody's buying the same Toro and stuff. But if you spend the time, like he was showing you how to submodel it and stuff, you can make the same prop that your neighbor has look completely different. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And that just goes to show that there's multiple ways to do things, and you can have all the same stuff, guys, but you can really individualize it by really, learning a lot of these cool tricks. Probably not year one. These are, I'm sure he's been doing it a few years.
Yeah.
And
yes, he has.
If you're new and you're just trying, just work on building stuff and getting stuff going, and then you can, once you got the basics down. His was definitely upper intermediate, but something anybody could probably learn to do. Just, you got to understand some other things.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. Like if that's how you did it from the beginning, you would have a show like no other.
Yeah. Most definitely. I thought it was really cool. I was paying attention to that class because it was very unique and different than any class I've seen on submodels and stuff like that. So it was cool. I liked it a lot.
Now I heard the ice cream was pretty. I didn't unfortunately get the ice cream on Friday.
Yeah, because you snuck in on Saturday. So since you brought the ice cream, if you want to see the ice cream trip, our buddy Michael, made a cool little B-roll recap video of
and Brian is watching
the mini. So we're gonna play that real quick.
He's always watching.
Let's check it out.
Oh, look at me wearing my PPD shirt. Somebody got to represent. So jealous.
I screwed it up. I was trying to pause it, but did you see that? My son's ice cream? It was ridiculous.
It was a medium.
I screwed it up. There
He's always got the drone.
Look at that ice cream my son had. It was the biggest ice cream he's ever had in his life.
And that wasn't,
So I
that wasn't large. There was a medium.
Oh, that was a
I
medium.
gotta assume he has like an ice cream headache right now because he should be a lot happier in that photo.
Yeah,
I would have
they
been.
mid-bite.
I'd have been like,
Yeah, that was right. That was mid-bite.
And what, Faye had a baby, I think, there?
Yeah. They had the baby, which is the smallest ice cream possible. Johnny had a medium.
well, looks like he did soft serve and she did, the regular. So.
But still, that right there is like 27 ice creams on a cruise ship.
Derek Hardy said he'll take 2 of those cones. You'll have to sign up for the New York Mini next year.
To go
We
get
go
that
every year.
Friday night.
That will get me there Friday night.
So that's the. Oh, is this the end of it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so we started off with Duff's for that, and JR or Cecilia, I think, got the medium wings, correct?
Yeah, they're still hot.
Yeah. And they even say right on the menu, medium is hot.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. I'm
Why
scared
else
to
do you
go
think
up.
they would put that on there? They're hot. I didn't think they were hot.
Well, because never mind. I thought they were just warning wimps. Okay.
No, they're
That in
serious.
California would have been straight the hot ones.
No, because
And
they still had hot, they still had death, they still had suicidal.
And next year, and you know what part of the problem is? I think I'm gonna eat the mediums and even try a hotter one, but I'm gonna get boneless, which you're probably gonna think I'm like.
Do you know what bonuses are? They're adult chicken nuggets.
Okay, well, I wanted an adult chicken nugget so I could eat it and not have the hot on my lips for so long while I try to rip it off the bone, and then maybe I would enjoy it more. Because that was the worst part, was my lips were just burning the whole freaking time.
That's the experience.
Yeah, well, I experienced it.
Do you know who surprisingly has really good chicken nuggets? Burger King.
Does somebody own stock in Burger King?
So I have a fun hot, not sauce, but hot flavored jerky story if we want to go down that rabbit hole.
Sure, let's go down that rabbit hole. You burning.
So a good buddy of mine, Dave, he has his own, he smokes and does his own jerky, and he has a lot of different flavors. And I usually do mild. I don't do hot at all. Willingly. But he also has a sweet heat flavor, which has a little bit, but just a little bit. But oh my gosh, the flavor is just like amazing. So I always got to order me some mild and some sweet heat when he's doing a batch. Well, he tried out a new ghost pepper seasoning.
That already sounds bad.
And to this day, I haven't got the honest answer if they were trying to kill me, because I don't eat just one piece of jerky. I eat the whole bag because why not?
Which pop you can't stop.
Right. And it was labeled sweet heat, but it was not sweet heat. And let's just say I basically died. My soul left my body. Everybody thinks it's hilarious that they got a mix up. There was nothing sweet about that heat. It hurt going in, it hurt being in, and it hurt coming out. And so everybody's like, oh, careful in the sweet heat. Yeah, it might just be ghost pepper. So, like, if it said ghost pepper on it, I didn't know it was hot. I would have heeded the warning on the label. But usually if something is hot, it is. I also had a bad night at Quaker Steak where I'm like, I may have drank a lube tube and I'm like, I'm doing the challenge because you get a t-shirt and stuff. My wife's
Okay,
like, don't
you
do it.
just said 3 things I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay,
Where?
so Quaker Steak is out of PA. There might be some up in New York. They're like a regional wing house, and they like the place that we had dinner at after the mini. They have contests for you to do, and this is like eat a thing of their super hot, like volcano death sauced wings, and you get a free T-shirt. And I just thought it would be a good idea after a few shots and a few beers. I'm going to do it. And my wife, Candace, kept saying, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to regret every decision of it. And she was right. Those 20 wings, like Dave's hot sauce, almost killed him. Yes, John, we go on squirrel missions here. This is why JR's like, please, let's keep it under an hour. I was up till 1 a.m.
So here I have the Duff's menu here.
Okay.
So what makes Duff's famous? Their wings for us Ohioans.
They're just good.
So is Duff's the place that wings started at?
No, Anchor Bars.
Okay.
Do they have
Oh,
Duff
that was
beer?
airport, and I thought this was.
No Duff beer.
No Duff beer.
So their sauces are mild, medium, medium light. Medium light starts getting quite warm. The medium is hot. Medium hot is very hot. Hot is very, very hot.
Is medium light hotter or colder than regular medium? We can take JR to Quaker Steak while he's in town.
Where is it?
It's not too horribly far. There's one not too horribly far. And maybe get JR to do the wing challenge so he'll understand my story.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I would say probably medium light. Medium light's a little bit hotter than medium.
What?
Medium light is a little bit hotter than regular medium.
Really?
That math don't math.
Oh, yeah.
The mild medium is more flavor than the normal mild. But that's just
the problem, they have too many damn mediums.
Like, did they not is there like a trademark on any other like level of
Hot.
hot?
Why couldn't they have just done hot is hot?
I can't
And
tell.
then they could have been like hot is very hot. And then like hot is super hot. Like,
I mean,
super
because
hot.
they do got death, so they were able to add. Maybe their accounting only allowed for like 4 different flavors. So like, hey, we could do medium, mild, we could do hot, and variations of that, and death.
Why do they charge $1.79 for death? Is that for the clean up the mess that you're probably going to make?
Probably in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think it's hotter thing. You're buying a more expensive.
More spices and everything. The sauce.
Yes.
Actually, I got way too many stories. I won't do it to JR.
But what's nice?
This one's actually funny. Have you guys ever seen the peppers? They're orange with a black stem. I don't know what they are.
But this one's funny.
So this is about 25 years ago. My buddy Matt, we were hanging out at a Hooters, and yes, I actually do love Hooters wings. Candace does too. We get them wherever we go. But my buddy was a manager there, and our other buddy was a manager there, and he was like, my buddy Matt's like trying to like pick up some girl, so he's like, yeah, I can eat anything hot. And the manager's like, oh, really? He's like, I bet you can't eat this pepper or even try this pepper. He's like, even if you just do a sliver of it, like most people can't handle that. That's how we flavor a whole like batch of sauce, is just a small little like sliver. And he's like, dude, I can do anything. And he takes it and just, and the manager's like, hey, if you can do this, I'll pay for your meal. And he literally like takes this huge chunk out of this fluorescent orange pepper with a black stem. And he was crying. He literally, yes, Derek, me and my wife go to Hooters for wings, 100%. We used to get takeout. The mild wings are actually mild.
All right, I have a question though. How is the manager your friend? Is he your friend because he was your friend before you went there, or
he was cousins with one of the guys in our small circle. So he was always there. And then he got a job. He was managing at a Hooters after being a cook. So we have to visit him, to show support. Oh yeah. when we were in Philly, we took Brian and Kim out to dinner at Hooters.
Hooters.
And they did enjoy their food. And we had an amazing waitress there.
That's why you went.
Literally for the food.
But I thought you said you had an amazing waitress.
I told her if she worked in Ohio, I'd be poaching her into my business. I told the manager that. I said, I want to talk to your manager. I went all Karen and said, I want to talk to your manager. And I said, this has probably been the best waitress I had. It has nothing to do with Hooters. This girl knew every item on the thing. She would have named every mild, super mild, medium, light, and all that stuff on that menu, and then some. Hooters did not go bankrupt. Hooters is back, and they are opening back up as a more family oriented.
Family.
That was not thought out. That just happened.
Well,
but I can tell you, Brian and Kim, whether they lied about it or not, they enjoyed their food too, and everybody had a good time. And yes. So back to your medium, light, super medium, super hot, death, and hot. Why is there only 4 flavors, but different variations? And why is medium light hotter than medium?
Oh, because it goes mild, medium, then medium light.
It should be mild, medium light, medium.
Brad, all I can say is just go there next year. We'll get 30 wings. Get 5. They let you split up 5 of each flavor, and you could try them all.
If you're splitting them up, is it still plus $1.29 and plus $1.79, or is if it's since
Probably.
it's partial? Okay,
probably it's $1 and some change. I'll pay the extra, Brad.
You guys heard that. Anybody who goes to the New York Mini next year, JR is buying all of your wings.
No, he said he's paying for the extra $1.29.
Yeah.
JR will pay $1.29 towards your meal for 1 wing. I don't think I don't think he's ready for Swenson's.
What is that?
Oh, you just got to go.
All right, hold on. We need to get back to the New York Mini.
We do.
We went on a wing side chant, and then Brad had to tell us about his favorite restaurant. So,
if I would have had my passport, I promise you, we would have got Hooters wings on Vegas side. At Kid Vegas, we would.
Why would you go there when you have wings in Buffalo?
Hooters.
Real wings.
I'll take Hooters wings over anything. Hooters wings for life, everybody.
So after we had our duffs and JR couldn't eat anymore because his little mouth was on fire.
Shut up. It was though.
We had ice cream to cool it down.
Yeah.
And yes, the sizes are like, the smallest is an infant. Then a baby is 1 scoop. And then it goes up one whole scoop each time, and each scoop is a softball size.
All right. There was what, like 10, 15 of us went to ice cream?
Yeah, it's about 15 or so, I would say, at least.
And RGB to go bought us all ice cream. But they gave us more ice cream than I think my local ice cream shop goes through in a week for the 15 of us, because their ice cream sizes were so huge, and it was like $103 or something like that. I couldn't believe it.
$101.
Yeah, it was. I could not believe how cheap it was, and we got so much ice cream. I feel like my son's ice cream would have been like $10 by itself in California.
Now this place is literally right around the corner from my house, and I'm glad that they don't take credit card.
Yeah, it is a cash only place.
Yes.
But it was fun. It was a good time. Then we had the Mini.
At the Mini, we had Paula's Donuts for breakfast with Tim Hortons.
Delicious.
Then we had all the great classes. And the build party.
I actually had Tim Hortons twice because from the Facebook page for the New York Mini, it had an address on there. So I just assumed I don't know where it was. And luckily it was only 7 minutes away, but we just passed that Tim Hortons right there. We go down this random street. It's nothing but houses. And we pull up to a house and I'm like, there's like one car in the driveway. And I'm like, I go on there to see how many people like said they were going. And I'm like, you would think there'd be a few more houses. Like maybe it's not a big one. Maybe it's in somebody's basement. I don't know. Had like a prisoner of war flag out front with the snake and all that. Like, don't tread on
I
me.
blame this 100% on you.
No, that
Here, I'm gonna ask you something. Where did you go to register for the Mini? You went to our website, correct?
You go to the website, but
Okay.
that's minor details. I figured they would have the same
You went
address.
to the website, and on the website, there's.
But I can't click on that address like I can on Facebook.
I know. I don't know why the address was wrong on Facebook, but the address was on here as well, though.
You figured it out.
We're glad you made it, though.
Yeah.
We did make it to everybody's terror or happiness.
It was more surprising to have you show up late anyways in the middle of Brian's presentation.
Well, I thought I was showing up late to your
Trophy, though.
presentation because originally the schedule showed you, then Brian. So I figured I was missing part of your, I wanted to make sure I was on time for Brian's.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So Bobby, anything else about the Mini itself while we were there?
Well, we had lots and lots of prizes from the vendors.
Yes, you did.
So our breakfast was sponsored by blowmolds.com. And our lunch was sponsored by Matos Designs. We had two large sheet pizzas and 100 wings.
And those wings were good.
Which were regular or
Mild, medium,
barbecue
hot,
and hot, not mild, medium, mild, slightly mild, slightly medium, partially mild, medium.
Fine. Those were
and
fine.
death.
Those were
Would you have the hots or mediums or milds? JR.
at the Mini. I ate them all.
Oh, okay.
So I was okay with all of them. Bobby was nice enough because I have a problem every time I go on the East Coast or something, and even when we stopped at places in, I think Indiana or Wisconsin, one of the two, Pepsi is like the drink, and on the West Coast, Coca-Cola rules the world. You have to literally go to a place Pepsi owns to get Pepsi, like a Taco Bell or a KFC. Every time I go over there, Pepsi is everywhere, and it's really hard for me to get Coke. So I usually get Mountain Dew. And nice enough, Bobby bought me like 4 liters of freaking Mountain Dew for the Mini, and then was trying to make me take them because I was going to fly home with Mountain Dews.
You had time from the Mini till your flight out.
I could have just been killing it straight out of the bottle.
That would have made a horrible 6-hour flight home.
From a former Mountain Dew junkie, yes, you could have.
Yeah, JR touched on it. So years ago, Pepsi realized they couldn't keep up with marketing with Coca-Cola and this or that. It was actually cheaper to buy KFCs, Taco Bells, and like Pizza Huts. And that way they can exclusively have their drinks in those restaurants. And that's why you'll see like combo Taco Bell, KFCs and different things like that. But I would have to assume there's more of those restaurants up our way. My wife hates Pepsi. Like she only drinks Coke. She won't drink Diet Coke or caffeine free, nothing. She has to have regular Coke. That's like her, like one thing. And like if she's at a place and they're like, is Pepsi okay? Which they made a slogan in the 80s or 90s, is Pepsi okay? She will like not want to go back to that restaurant. If they don't have Coca-Cola, she doesn't even want to go there. And that's why she liked the Galaxy.
This area is very Pepsi.
Yeah. So I've been adapting. I could drink Mountain Dew at those places. So do you want to go over all of the people that sponsored and gave giveaways and all that good stuff for you guys?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Some time. Sure. Thanks. him for doing that.
Yeah, we'll do it this way. So we had this Matos company. It's a new startup, fresh out of the gate.
I hear they use everything that they
Anyway,
use everything they sell.
No, so JR and company, they were gracious enough to sponsor us for lunch. RGB to go helped us with the venue and helped with the build party. I mean, that was a great thing for that. And then we also had all these other vendors donated prizes or discount codes. There's just a lot of them. And that's
And this is part of the reason you go to these
how'd you
events,
get
guys.
blowmolds.com to sponsor you?
they contacted me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Brian Michael, he's hoping maybe get some blow molds.
Yeah.
For next year for those to give out. Brian's big in the blow mold, but just starting out in the RGB pixeling.
Yes.
We're trying to bring them over, and yeah, I mean this is why you guys go, not for all these giveaways, but anybody who's there, man, thank those vendors, thank them for their donations, thank them, if they made the trip out, or maybe virtually, tuned in. And the best way you could do it, send them a message, go and spend a couple $1,000s on their sites, each and every one of them. And
Yeah,
yeah,
You should read them all, Bobby.
you probably should read them all one by one in alphabetical order.
They actually are in alphabetical order, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So BF Light Shows, blowmolds.com, Bascoyo.
Nice, Bobby. James is going to kick your ass.
Oh, I know he'll kick my ass. Charlie's Props, Daniel LED, Gilbert Engineering, Inspire Light Shows, Jingle Bumpers. He gave away, he was nice enough to give away voiceovers.
I don't know what that guy is.
You didn't win that one, so that's why you didn't get one yet.
Yeah, that's why my intro is not done yet. We did not win the prize.
L Designs, Lights on Abbey. I'm gonna mispronounce it. It's like Lipich Engineering, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is now fully Pixel Paradise.
Yeah.
So wait, is Lipich Engineering gone? It's just now Pixel Paradise, or?
Well, I think he's still doing coming up with stuff with that, but it's all sold on Pixel Paradise.
Midwest Coral, OG Sequences, PPD, RGB Sequences, SFL Designs, Spectacle of Light Sequencing, Starlight Designs, Visionary Light Shows, Wally's Lights, and Wired Watts.
You got all the good ones covered. Everybody gives you stuff. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shows
And then
that
we also had Dominic, who's on the committee. He just got a new house and he was cleaning out a lot of his stuff, and there was a lot of props that he gave, a lot of Coral props he gave away too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There was a lot of
Like the Sabres logos, those were his.
yeah.
My wife, Candace, was pissed. I didn't put it. She's like, "Why didn't we win that?" I'm like, "Dude, I can't be displaying a Buffalo logo in my show in Cleveland area when I'm a born and raised Clevelander. That and I don't watch hockey."
But you don't have a hockey. Well, I mean, you got Columbus. That's the closest team to you.
We have the Lake Erie Monsters.
I'm talking about the NHL level.
That's about as best as we got.
That's not NHL.
Yeah, that's not NHL, but
Apparently, it's too cold and dreary and miserable in Cleveland for us to have a hockey team.
You're worse than Canada?
We're too close to Canada, apparently.
Canada.
did you not go to dinner after the mini?
I was there. It was in the video.
That was Canada.
And then we went to the dinner after the dinner. You were there also.
Yeah, the after party.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who else showed up at the after party?
Hold on, we're not there yet. We went to dinner after.
But wait, there's more.
It was on Man vs. Food, right?
The silo we went to.
Yeah, but it was on Man vs. Food.
Yes.
and they had the haystack thing.
Yeah, it's I think
Was it
shaved
the
ribeye.
burger or the dog that he ate on the show?
No, it's not a steak and cheese, but kind of like a steak and cheese. They don't try to say it is, but it's shaved ribeye with mozzarella cheese on a roll with fried potatoes chunks on there.
I had it. It was delicious.
Oh, what's this? Okay, I've had. I wasn't crazy about it, but
I liked it. It was good.
it's a very popular thing there.
Are you answering for me, Brad?
Apparently,
Who calls it cola?
parts of the country. We won't even go down that rabbit hole.
He asked if you call it pop or soda, and
And
you're
there-
like, cola.
There's many parts of
we
the
call it.
country. There's many parts of the country that call it cola.
Well,
Just cola.
I made sure that we had enough pop at the mini for everyone to drink.
Yeah, and there was plenty of soda for all those people that like that too.
Ohio, we say pop, but there's many
say
places
soda
that
in
say
California.
cola.
But if we're referring to anything else, it's soda. But if you just want a Coke, it's a Coke.
Everybody put in the comments what they call it in what state you're in and what they call it in your state.
So who typed cola when that's not even what you say in Ohio?
I don't like to be pigeonholed into certain answers.
There, I put in my comment.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you commented on that. Oh, we look so good. Anyways, so we went to go eat there.
Yep.
And then most of us left from there. And randomly, another light fight loser happened to be in Buffalo that arrived that Saturday evening after the mini. They didn't realize there was a mini that weekend, but saw I was going there and then messaged me. And he's like, well, I don't know. Have Cecilia text Liz. And so I didn't know the full plan either, but apparently we went down to the bar next door. What was it called?
The Griffin.
The Griffin. We went down to the Griffin and we were hanging out there with the band that we thought maybe people were just randomly deciding to be the singers. It was a very interesting band situation.
It took us a while. We didn't know if like live karaoke was going on with a band. But
if anybody was into cougar hunting, that is
oh
the
my
place to
god,
go.
guys, you could have cleaned up. You could have ended up in so many wills. There was so much like white girl dancing, but like the old white girl dancing, like the old white cougar dancing going on. And
the people watching was awesome.
and the lead singer in his leather pants, and he had all the moves down. And yeah,
But then apparently he wouldn't sell country. He wouldn't sing country. So a country song, some guy from the audience.
dude off the ground just shows up and goes up and sings a song. That's why we thought it was karaoke and stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, they had a pretty strong following. So
Yeah.
they all went home by 6 o'clock because
As soon as,
You know.
as soon as the band was done, the Cougars were out.
yeah, like once Jeopardy's over, it's bedtime, and they literally finished right at the end of Jeopardy.
So that
Like
was,
my God, they would have been like, they're like, hey,
and I
and
think
they all got we tried to like do the dance, but they all had the dance, and some a little bit more than others. Some of them were, yeah. And like you knew when it's like when you're at a wedding and you play that like the older people music, they just been waiting their whole lives to get up and tear up. They were just we're trying to contain our excitement with everything going on, but it was like, and then the random bass player gets up and kills it. Well, where the hell did this guy come from? Like,
yeah, the bass player started singing too.
he was doing what's we call it, AC/DC.
Uh-huh.
And we're all like, why is this guy in the back? Like,
Yeah. He did pretty good. At first I had a double take because he made his voice sound exactly right.
they did have a female lead guitarist, and she was shredding it.
Yeah.
And
She tried to sing a couple songs, but no, that's not her thing.
she did 4-9 Blondes, and I told you, and I have no problem saying it publicly, that song just gets me pumped, man. what's going on.
Yeah, so Brad was ready to go dance with all the cougars the whole time. Bobby was hanging out. The kids were doing kids things, stacking cards, making card castles on the table. We were having some drinks, waiting for the Mirandas to show up. Then the Mirandas showed up, and we hung out for them for a while. And then we realized that we were the only people left in this bar, and it wasn't even that late. I think it was like 9 o'clock. What do you think, Bobby? Was it like 9?
I think that's roughly when we left. It was about 9.
Yeah, there
I
was
don't know how
like
much longer you guys stayed.
it was probably like a half hour because there was nobody left. I was like, how is this bar completely empty at like 9? So that was fun.
Because 99% of the people there are already on
their dentures.
Social Security, AARP, and Medicaid. Though you can sign up for AARP if you didn't know at 18.
Brad's a member.
No, I'm not, but I was getting a lot of AARP emails and mail sent to me. So whichever one of my friends is the jerk who signed me up for that.
Okay, who's playing Zelda?
You know, you should not say that out loud because now everybody watching this is going to sign you back up for it.
Oh, I'm already signed up, so they could do it all they want. I blocked the emails. So, though there's a lot of great benefits of signing up for AARP longer. Like all the people there, like if you get hurt while you're dancing, you got options.
All right, so Brad went home after this. And
we're planning on leaving like soon, but you kept that. You're like, hey, the Mirandas are coming. The Mirandas are coming. So like 6 hours later, they showed up. We watched a bunch of people fail at fishing. One kid fell into waters. And eventually we made it over there. Had to go up the biggest hill ever.
The baby was born 2 days ago.
Hey, congratulations.
One of Cecilia's friends was super pregnant, and I was telling her not to go because she was like due, and she lived in Rochester, was like 2 hours away, right? And I was like, you don't need to come 2 hours to come visit us and stuff, because like, and then she was insistent on going, so then her fiance also took the day off work to bring her because he also didn't want her to go by herself at pregnant.
And I thought I was terrified when she walked up that hill. Like, please don't roll back. Please don't roll back. But dude's as big as a brick house. Literally, he's a firefighter.
Yeah,
he was just gonna like fire. I was like, do they even have ladders there, or do you just like lift people up into the houses and stuff?
I was like, Brad had a man crush.
Yeah. They go.
No, like no, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm glad he was there with us. So if something, if you tried to, this was a different bald-headed mustache man, but this one we had on our side, and things would have went better if JR decided to start stuff in a bar again.
I did not.
Hey, what's going on, Eric? My buddy Eric's online. Eric's the only reason besides my wife and a few of our neighbors who helped us keep our show going this year, because him and his wife we just said, hey, can we get any volunteers? Can anybody come help with traffic? Because stuff was starting to get out of hand. Eric, much love. Eric has actually taken me to some Lake Erie Monster games, not Buffalo Sabres games, because that's the best we got in Ohio. But hey, there's my little buddy. I was teaching Bobby's son how to push pixels like a pro, not a trier, like a pro.
Oh, that's right.
And
prop.
Say hi.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Brad's taking credit for any Toro success.
Congrats on that. But no, big shout out to Eric. It's amazing. But when we put these posts up, we never kid our regular friends and family, but they always want VIP backstage access. Or after we shut our show down for the year a couple days early, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you did this." Like, really? I wish we had more time. Like, you've had 5 years.
All right, so we got a little bit time left, about an hour, and we got to talk about Sunday at the mini.
So I wasn't there. Tell me about Kid Vegas.
So Brad wasn't there because he almost stayed, but they didn't bring their passports.
I don't have a
Next year,
passport.
Brad. Next year, bring your passport.
I kind of got to get one.
Yeah. See, I didn't know you didn't have one. So I honestly thought when I walked out there to the go-kart track in the morning that you would just randomly show up because you bring that. I was like, maybe Brad went home to get his passport and he'll just randomly be here. So then we went go-kart racing.
Yep.
And I got literally smoked in the first race by everybody.
So you're saying you didn't win?
Everybody.
Yeah, he's saying he did not win.
He's saying
Yeah.
you did not win.
He said
The
I've heard
first
that
race,
before.
we got smoked.
And then the second race, I was the first one that had to go into the pits. So, I mean, obviously, I must have won. I was
Yes.
first.
Bobby claims he was first in the second race because he was the first one to have to go into the pits. But they couldn't put the first car into the pits first because half the field would get one less lap than everybody else. So,
Are you
The
claiming Bobby got lapped?
no, he didn't. He
No,
was in
I
second.
didn't. I was lapping other people too.
He was in second, and I lapped half the field, so I got an extra lap around the track.
So if it's anything like Philadelphia, they can actually control the speeds on those. And the only people who went was my daughter and her boyfriend at the one point, and they had him on like snail, and they like turned hers up, and she kept lapping him, and he's just like, I'm like, just smile, just let her win, no matter what. But she lapped him like 3 times. But then all the kids, all the workers went after us, and they were going like 40, 50 miles an hour. And I was like, wait, you can control the speed? They're like, oh yeah, we can adjust it in a booth. So
This place guaranteed could do that. Because the first race, I was doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden it slowed down a lot, right? Well, the second one, I believe I got a car that was broken. Because I watched it in another race, and it was still flying, even when they there was a crash. They slowed everybody's car down, and that one was still going at full speed. So I think,
how did you cause the crash?
huh?
Oh, he did cause a crash.
I did cause a crash. It wasn't a
How,
crash.
how did I know that JR had something to do with this?
No.
It was their poor driving. I will say on that.
Yes. I did a typical high-low maneuver into the corner around 3 lapped cars, and I dove to the inside, and then they came down on me. So I turned a little left and then right. So they spun out, and then I kept going.
So you're trying to be a professional with a bunch of people who might have been in go-karts and a few 6-year-olds for the first time. And you're
Yeah,
using
it was a bunch of little 12-year-olds he picked on.
And I was using real racing moves. Yes. Yes. I do not have, when I was 13, a quarter midget driver license and not use it, sir. Yeah.
I would have did the same thing.
Go-karts was fun. I think it's a good thing. We'll do it again next year too.
Yeah. But I'm going to give them an extra $20 and be like, do not regulate us. Let us go. And have a real race.
Regulators.
Yeah.
Mount up.
Have a
Oh,
real
then we had Kid Vegas a little bit after that.
Yeah. We
And
went
then
to
did lunch and then Hard Rock for lunch.
Did you guys hit any of the wax museums or the Ripley's, believe it or not?
My kids all did that Saturday when we were at the mini, but me and Bobby, we went. Where did we take the kids? What
The
was
fun
that?
house. The
It was
fun
a
house.
It was an interesting house. I don't know if it was a full on fun house, but
It was. We enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed it.
yeah.
I mean,
But the
kids
kids
had fun. Kids had fun.
that's all that mattered. Kids had a good time. We did that, and then we went to the Hard Rock to eat. I left eating lunch a little bit early because we had to go to the airport, but Johnny really wanted to go to the Hershey store. So I ran him over there. And then Bobby met us over there to say goodbye and everything. So I thought that was cool that he showed up. But yeah, it was a good time. I had fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we went. And so when you click interested or something in an event, like it just randomly popped up on my phone. Hey, you have an event happening tomorrow you're invited to. And Bobby came out to Ohio last year, so I thought it was just just the right thing to do. We just happened to have a Saturday where my brain couldn't think of 10,000 things to do. But I also could think of 10,000 things to do. So I really could. And for an hour before we went, which is why we were late for JR, or for Brian we were going, do we go? Do we not? Do we go? Do we not? And it's finally, Candace, like, no matter what, it's a trip to Niagara Falls. We can go see the water, which we never actually went to the falls themselves, ironically, because we waited for the Mirandas for 6 hours. We figured we get to see them, meet them in real life.
It wasn't 6 hours.
Dude, like legit. Those old ladies danced to like 6 songs. That old band did like 3 sets. That's why it seemed like it closed, because they started going on at like 2 in the afternoon.
Right.
It may have been 6 hours from when they told you they were coming until they got there.
Yeah.
But I mean, we went to dinner at 6 o'clock, and if we all pretty much left at 9:30, sorry,
they showed up after halftime, or right at halftime
of the basketball game.
Yeah, because we were going to leave it. We were finally going to leave at the halftime, but then it's like, Candace started talking, the Manos and Liz, and then it was just like, next thing I know, it's like 4 minutes left in the fourth, and it's like, well, we might as well watch the rest of the game at this point. But never actually saw the falls this time around, so I'm assuming there was water and it
fell down. Yes,
fell down.
Yeah,
I did the whole falls thing this time on Friday because we got there. We did a red eye. We got there all day Friday, so we did the boat that took you out there and got you soaked. I recommend, if you ever do it, wear shoes that could get wet. And then
they do sell some of the best flip-flops I ever bought, the most comfortable flip-flops there years ago. And I'll tell you what, I still got them.
This is going to be great with these side stories. Random shopping advice from Brad.
If you go on to Made of the Mist, you buy the flip-flops they have there, the best flip-flops on the American side. Hands down.
What's even better is if you do the Cave of the Winds, they give you flip flops.
Wow.
I didn't do
Bobby but are they as good as the blue and white ones that I bought? And maybe I wear them because I spent so much damn money on it, because they know they got you. You have no other options. You either get soaked and your feet are wet all day, or you buy their flip-flops, probably spent $40 a piece on them.
I was prepared. I packed and brought my waterproof on clouds. So I was good. I didn't have wet socks.
So now, if you're on the U.S. side, I do recommend the Cave of the Winds as well. Though, you go down to the bottom of the water, and they walk you along the rocks, and you go right up to the waterfall.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We did the Canada side where you get the cave.
Yeah,
where you see
you walk behind the falls then,
which was cool. But I've been to Disney. I've seen the backside of water before.
O2H. O2H, O2H, O2H.
And then we went on that side one where you could see the side of it pretty good. That was cool.
Yeah, but no, if you do the Cave of the Winds, then do the Made of the Mist. You get sandals from them though. Another thing, there's another thing to do right where we were at for the after party. It's the Whirlpool Jet Tours.
Oh yeah,
and they're super powered boats that take you into Class 6 rapids.
Yeah,
and they have 2 boats, or they have 2 styles. They have one where it's all enclosed, so you're protected, and the other one is all open, and the boat literally dips down into the water, and everyone is totally soaked. But they give you a poncho, so you're good.
So if you like water, Niagara Falls is a place to be.
And Brad, if you come next year, you can maybe you can see the falls then.
Oh, breaking news. Registration has opened for Christmas Expo.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
It's what, next week?
No, it's in
July. They're celebrating my birthday by having exposition in Dallas, Texas.
So if you're close, I would recommend going because I'll have a booth there, and there's a bunch of vendors signed up. Not the normal vendors. There's only like 2 light show vendors there, but there's the most vendors I've ever seen and on the expo list in a long time. And they're all lighting people, but not what we do. So
There is lighting outside of RGB, people.
Yeah.
There is.
There is, like blow molds.
Actually, they're there.
Blowmolds.com.
No,
Oh,
gimme.
Oh, and another thing that you could do, Brian Michael, he probably didn't do it, but there's, sure you've heard of Corning, the glass company.
Yeah.
They're the ones that created Gorilla Glass and all that for our phones. Well, Corning, New York is where they're located, and you can go into the Corning Museum of Glass, and they have like different studios.
Oh.
So I did a sandblasting. You design it. And in the back, I have race car for the go-karting tree.
That's cool.
And what's there at the bottom there?
Is that a mustache?
is that a mustache?
For Mustache Jenga.
Yeah. There's like, so I just looked at the list I got sent today. There's like 25 vendors.
The librarian is interviewing Joyce this coming Thursday.
Yep. Watch a show, learn about Expo. I would go if you're close by. I would go. If you're in driving distance, buying flights this close to an event might be really expensive. You could look, but I would definitely go to Expo if you can, because it's been fun and I'm excited to see this many vendors there. So it should be pretty good. I'm hoping. Anything else about the mini that we're missing, Bobby?
We missed all the people that didn't make it there.
Yeah.
All the people that didn't sign up. That's what we missed.
Yeah. So next
I'll
year,
tell you, it was a good time.
I think
I
honestly,
enjoyed myself.
if you're within 3 to 4, I'll say 6 hours, because that's how far I drive to the SoCal Mini. If you're within 6 hours of going to the New York Mini, I would definitely make that drive. It is so worth it. It is a lot of fun. Niagara Falls is fun to hang out and do stuff and make a whole weekend out of it, because we do. We go Friday, do the Mini Saturday, and go have fun Sunday until we have to fly home. So,
And you never know who's going to show up.
yeah, I'm planning on kicking everybody's butt next year at go-karts. I'm going to give the guy $20 and tell them that we need to go at full speed, all of us. Don't regulate us, and let's have an official race.
No, JR is going to give the guy $20 to deregulate his cart only.
The problem is you're going to give them the money and they're going to look at it and they'll be like, what's this?
What's this? This is a 25 cents more than your normal dollar.
You might be able to give him a $250 bill by that point.
Maybe.
America.
Yeah. And they will have $175 of Canadian money.
I bet you the fireworks, because we have to let Canada know who's in charge and why they should be the 51st state. I'm sure the Niagara Falls firework and light show is going to be pretty awesome, because America.
Yeah,
Remember,
but
their money is plastic.
Oh, is that $75?
Yep. Well, I mean, it's that.
And that's the thing. Some things do feel expensive on Canada's side, right? Because like some of
once you pull up Google and do the math, it's not so bad.
Yeah, and I was like, this is kind of expensive. And then I put it in my phone. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cheap. So,
or is that like the movie Euro Trip, where they're stuck in the middle of Russia or something, and they got like $5.69 or $1.69 left, and they're like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
And now they're like popping bottles, eating caviar, and they're like in the VIP section. Here's a nickel for you.
All right, we're over an hour. I'm tired. I want to go home and eat dinner and go to sleep for the rest of the day.
Bobby, thank you for all your hard work. And that's why you guys definitely need to go to these events. Don't just assume everybody's going. Don't be afraid to offer help, because I don't know how many people you had on your event. I know how much work we put in ours. So, yeah, definitely, offer your services, support the hell out of the vendors. You never know if Coro JR is going to show up. And who doesn't like selfies with Coro JR?
So, come hang out with us this weekend at the Ohio Mini. Me and Brad will be there.
Ohio. Wadsworth, what's up?
Bobby was there last year, so
I was there the first 2 years.
Time. I get
Y'all
there.
keep
early-
making us grow our venue.
I get there early Friday morning. Jenga will be brought by the Stoppergens, and we will be having drinks Friday night on me and playing Jenga, hopefully.
I'll
long
be
as
there
the
after work on
establishment allows
Friday,
it.
and it's going to be hopefully. I don't know if the Bostics. I don't think they can make it, but Kyle. Somebody did Kyle. I thought JR killed Kyle last year on Friday. Turned out Kyle killed Kyle.
I wasn't even there for that. Don't blame me for Kyle last year.
Did you show up at like 2 a.m?
No, I showed up at like midnight, right? And I walk into the hotel, and in the lobby is Kyle and PPD.
I got a picture of Kyle in the morning, and I'm like, oh God. Oh,
I
God.
got to see how much of the bottle wasn't there anymore. He had a bottle all to himself.
Because when we left, it wasn't that bad. And just last pro tip, if you're at a bar, I'm talking about Rob, and you see a bottle that looks cool, maybe ask how much it is per shot before you buy like 8 of them, and then you say, let's do another one. Because those were $32 a shot.
Yeah, Rob, I'm picking up the tab. I established that. You get your little wristband. Don't get those shots.
They bring the bill out. It was like $600, and Rob's like, "How much were those shots?" I'm like, "You probably should have asked that before you ordered it, bro. You could have bought a bottle of that for $20."
I'm gonna have to set up a rule when we do the drinks that night. Be like, no expensive shots. Oh, Bobby's got something to show before we end. What do you got, Bobby?
This is another video from Brian Michael. Which one great thing. One thing we did discuss is we need someone to do pictures and videos, and I'll tell you, he's great.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Brian's like,
Brian.
"Ooh,
Brian's amazing. Light fight
Yes.
librarian. All right, let's watch Brian's recap.
he knows how to win. He doesn't try."
Ah.
That's a professional miniature right there, Tom Hammond. So good.
Oh, pause it real quick.
Sorry, Jared. What was that?
Oh, did you
That
guys
is Candace losing at Jenga.
Yeah, well, that's perfect time to pause it. But did you see all those pastries and stuff there?
Yeah, Judy, one of our participants there, his wife
Yeah,
ate all that.
made all this stuff. It was so good.
Yeah, I won't be mad if she brings some this week to Ohio because I know they're coming up.
Oh, they are
That's
coming?
pretty cool because she
Good.
doesn't know how to help out, but they don't consider themselves like super light showers and stuff. But there's different ways to help out at your events, right there.
Yeah, that was awesome. I ate way too many of those things.
Yes, I helped also.
Yeah.
You could tell those were made with love.
Yeah, they were delicious. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to bring that up. 'Cause I
Let's
thought that
watch Candace lose at Jenga again, shall we?
Yeah, we'll watch that
Give me
again.
that back.
Oh, we gotta bring that back. I'm sorry. I missed that part. Let's see.
She had one job.
Oh, there we go. I like how No one's gonna save it.
I'm glad Brian missed me losing the second round.
Yeah, Brian
He just didn't put it up.
Videos.
Now, I did tell Candace which block to pull when she lost, so I was like, "Oh yeah, that one." But I didn't know that they were just freshly painted and kind of stick together, especially with the heat. And it
Yeah, that was the first time ever being used. I mean, they did not want to move at all.
No. They need a little beat up, and we did manage to knock like all RGB to go stuff off the table at one point too.
Yeah. I felt
Sorry,
bad about
Jason.
that. Yeah. But yeah, it was a great time. I think we covered everything, right, Bobby?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So JR, like the old ladies at that bar, has a bedtime, and it's like 7:00 Eastern time.
I don't have a bedtime. I'm just exhausted. I got home really, really late last night.
And you
I
gotta
didn't
pay the cost
land
of the
until
bus.
11:59, and then I had to go to my shop, get my car, because it's close to the airport. I Ubered to my shop, get the car, and then drove home. So I didn't get home.
Why didn't you just Uber home and then get the car after getting a good night's rest?
Because I needed to get I had to take the kids and stuff to school in the morning.
They don't have their own go-karts?
No. It's the last week of school.
They don't have a yellow limousine.
No, they do not. There's not a lot of schools in California that have a yellow limousine.
Yet, just think of it. And then a big Sasquatch with an M on the side. You could use it as a write-off. You're welcome.
Okay.
Because you use everything that you sell.
So I'm going to sell buses now.
Why not?
Okay. Anyways, we'll be back next Monday. I'll probably be just as tired because.
Oh, it's going to be worse. You're probably still going to be hungover.
No, but I think I'll be better because I come home on Sunday during the day and not Sunday super late because we don't have anything on Sunday. Where I was in Wisconsin on Sunday. But we'll be back next Monday. I have to work out the deals if I'm going to have Indiana or the Frozen Mini next week to talk to those.
Why not?
Well, I'm trying to pick. I gotta talk to them and see who's available next Monday.
They'll be available. They'll find.
Yeah, and then we'll figure out the rest of the week actual schedules.
Indiana, Wisconsin, become available. You got 196 hours.
I haven't even messaged them. Don't even call them out yet, Brad.
Wait for JR to message you.
On that note,
guys,
see you guys all next week.
Hey, we already got like 140, 150 signed up. Let's go. Let's hit that 200 mark. Ohio, Wadsworth, you get to meet JR in person. You get to meet me. Bobby's too good to show up.
And if you're there Friday night.
Brad, it's killing me. I would love to come, but it's the only weekend that we don't have something planned.
Oh, you should have gave me Coral Bobby to bring.
Anyways, Friday night if you're there, drinks on me. Maybe even Saturday night. Depending on how many stupid expensive shots.
We're doing body shots off JR. Let's go.
No.
You said drinks on you.
Yeah.
And most importantly, Mustache Jenga is going to be going down.
Yes, it is.
So make sure you guys sign up. Let's go.
Yeah, I heard if Brad loses more than 4 times, he has to pick up the bar bill.
Brad doesn't lose much.
Except for all of them. Anyways. All right, we will see you next week. Later.
Be good.
It's time to light it up officially. J5 Clothing Company, better known as Johnny 5 Clothing, is now the exclusive licensee of all official X-Lights merch. Head up xlightsmerch.com to grab pixel perfect gear like a Lighting Nerd snapback, the Don't Cross the Data hoodie, and the Sequencer Squad graphic tee, all designed for the community, by the community. And for our diehard donors, we've got exclusive limited run items just for you. Colorways, tags, and designs you won't find anywhere else. Wear it proud because you made this possible. every single purchase you make sends 100% of the proceeds directly back to X-Lights, the open source engine behind your favorite light shows. So rock the gear, fund the future, and show the world what it means to be part of the Pixel family. Go now to xlightsmerch.com, powered by J5 Clothing Company. Style for the season, support for the software.